I had 2 pipes earlier, so I'm going running with a cigar. One of my go-tos, Punch Record Ho-Ho. Come on here for a pipe chat. I've been sick the last couple of days. I've been sick since Saturday. I had the brew day, and Saturday night I started feeling a tickle in my throat. Sunday, full-on burning, frog in my throat, full sore throat, bad. Sunday, same thing, full sore throat, drinking tea and honey, coughing, hurting to cough. It's not the Wu flu. And I think it's viral. Again, I keep getting this bronchitis shit, chronic bronchitis. I guess that's what it is, Went to the urgent care or whatever yesterday. That's what they say. He looked at my throat, says it's viral, whatever the hell it is. So, like I said, it's the same pattern every. I was sick last September, and then last year was so bad. It was sick from September, and then it was better, and then November, either October or November came, and then I wound up getting sinus infections after sinus infection, and again, come the new year, I was sick again as well with bronchitis. It's crazy. That was last year. I hope I'm not gearing up for the same pattern here in September, and here I got the sore throat bullshit again. So I got 3 days off of work, trying to get stuff done around here. The shed's built. Maybe in this video, since I'm doing a video and talking about it, I'll give you a tour of the new shed, and it's sweet. It's big enough to be a smoking shed, if you know what I mean, but maybe I'll sneak in there in the wintertime. But I don't know. We wanted to get a lot of stuff out of the garage into a shed, like all of my lawn equipment, my tools and things like that, so that my wife wants to have a workspace this winter in the garage. Don't touch mushrooms. They're dirty and yucky and yeah, they're poison, buddy. Well, you're gonna talk about mushrooms now. Yeah. So, yeah, don't play with mushrooms. Yeah, so she wants like a little office space out there in the garage. So we're trying to finish off the one wall that was never finished off, and we had some vents cut in to let some airflow in for the air conditioning and the HVAC stuff to come through. So, and it felt pretty, even on the hot day when it was like 85 outside. The inside of the garage, with the door shut and everything, it seemed to be like mid 70s, 72, which that's comfortable. Before you couldn't even stand it in there. And in the wintertime too. So I'm going to really be interested, because I know heat rises, so might have to put like a little electric heater in there for or something. But anyway, that's later down the road. Trying to get that done. I'm watching everybody's videos as always in the YTPC, and I'm not going to give any mention. Well, I'll give a mention to it. A lot of crazy, goofy stuff going on in that small corner of drama. The Greg Tunnel drama. How his channel got 86th, and the guys that really loved and wanted that to happen. I mean, if you don't agree with somebody's stuff, then you don't have to watch them. That's what we always say. If you don't agree watching me and Hugo, I'm not expecting you to watch me. I'm just talking to the damn camera. If somebody decides to watch me for whatever reason and enjoy my content, more power to them, I don't have a gun to your head, right? And if I do express my views on whatever, shed building, beer brewing, cigars, or, should I dare say any type of politics or anything, which I try not to get involved with, but if I do happen to say something that doesn't agree with somebody, I don't agree with my wife's politics. She doesn't agree with mine. And that's where we butt heads a little bit in our relationship too. So, but I'm not, like I said, I just wanted to mention that in passing, and I think even was it Old Man and Things? Mike, is that his name, Mike? I get confused with everybody's name, but been watching him, and he had some drama going on with his stuff, and he got muddled into all this mess. I got muddled into all this mess. I think I'm tagged on some of this stuff on the FBI's watch list. I said, I'm there with you, brother. For what? Liking something on Greg or somebody else's channel or Flat Cat Piper's channel, and then these crazy two yahoos are attacking everybody? I'm like, I don't know. I'm sure. I'm not going to mention anything in this video, so, because, I don't want nothing with the algorithm. I don't want to have these guys attacking me anymore or anything. They're trying to do like some sort of guild of association stuff or something. I mean, it's some weird ass stuff. Like, we got better things to do. I'm here smoking a cigar. They're shooting the shit about nothing. And then they sit there and have somebody come on, and I say one thing about, political, like I say something about Trump, or I say something about the Democrats, and then all of a sudden someone comes on here now and attacks me for it. I mean, that's
poison mushroom.
No, we can't eat poison mushrooms, son. That ain't no good. So, I'm hoping one more day off, and then I'm going to go to work Thursday. I only get to work 2 days this week, which is great. Rain coming, as you can see, it's freaking glooming up here. I was hoping on my last, I didn't do nothing today. I did some running around. What else did I do? I gotta get my truck inspected this month. That has to be done. I'm waiting for my registration to come in the mail. I still can go get inspected because I just printed out a copy of it from the state website, so I gotta do that. I have to do that between this week. I guess, I don't know if I'm gonna go this week or next week. But if I go this week, I'd have to go either Thursday morning or Friday morning. I don't feel like going tomorrow. Tomorrow. I wanted to tomorrow go hike. Since I was off, I was like, oh, free day, man, I'll go hike. These last couple of days, I haven't been able, because Tuesday, obviously Monday I went to the doctor, and I wasn't feeling up for it. Tuesday, I was waiting around for the guy to come and do work, and then he never showed. That's why I'm having a hard time with this. And he didn't show today. Apparently he's under the weather, which I can understand, but it's one of those things where I've been trying to get this job done, and it's always an excuse. And you know what I'm talking about when you hire a contractor and they always give you an excuse. Now, I was a house painter, and what he's doing for me in there, I'm not a sheetrocker and stuff, so I don't like playing around with that shit. But I can tape and spackle. So what he has left to do is taping and a little bit of spackling and then painting. That's me. I can do it myself. So I got a contract with the guy. So it's like I'm this close to. I was just this close to saying, look, I already did. I said I want the job done this week, because after this week, you're going like almost a month now. I was waiting for the shed to come in the mail, so that backed us up a little bit. But then he always had an excuse. He started working inside till the shed came. Then he pulled his back out. Excuse number one. Then he didn't show up the next day. Excuse number two, it was Labor Day weekend, and then the men didn't want to work Monday for the holiday. He said he was going to come in. They never showed. He says all his men called out. And then the next day, he shows up. I think the guy showed up once or something, but then he's an alcoholic, and then he wound up having to take him to rehab. and he lost his man. I'm like, you can't make this up. And then the shed came. I said, okay, shed's here. Is it going to be shed day or inside day? And he said, it'll be shed day, but then he had some personal issues with his kid, getting her ready for school. Excuse number 4 or 5. I don't even know how many you guys keep count. And then now we're sick. So, and then he was supposed to be here Monday, no show, sick. Today, no show, still sick. My wife's pissed, and you know how it is. I'm trying to give the guy the benefit of the doubt, but you know, with the wife on my back, nobody needs that shit. And case in point, you get what you pay for. Like we tried saving some money this time around. Our normal go-to guy that we use, I love him personally, and he's a family friend. We grew up together, but he's high end. You know, that fireplace in there that I did, that was about like $6,000. But all nice tile work, wood trim, beam, handcrafted mantelpiece, you know, the wood, all the wood inlay, you know. I mean, so it's a work of art. You pay for what you get. Now, I was going to use him on this project, but he's been pretty busy building additions, like literally. He can build a house from the ground up. That's what he's doing. And like I say, you pay for quality. And here I go, trying to nickel and dime it, and then I can't even get the fucking job done. I'm about to fucking do it myself. At least finish it. In which my wife's bitching about that because I only have 2 hours in the morning per day to get it done. And then you'll never get it done. You know, you work an hour or 2 hours after you drop the kids off at school. Because I got to be at work by 12. Unless I come home at night, you know, after a full 8 hours and do it. I would have more time if my shift was still 3 to 11. Because then I have all morning to play before work. And I used to get a lot of shit done around here when I didn't have to go to work till 3. I had from like 9 o'clock to like 2:30. Bang shit out. Now I have to worry about using my precious vacation time if I want to do a big project to get something done. Take off a couple of days and bang it out. But who wants to do that? Because then it's like you feel that weighted of like, here I used my vacation time just to work here. So, I'm a bit of a rant, but whatever. It's what's on my mind on this pipe chats, cigar chat. Got a little bit of tongue bite. Because I had 2 pipes today. And that Macbeth, that Virginia, kind of bites me a little bit sometimes. It's weird. I don't know if it depends on the pipe or the way it burns sometimes. Sometimes it's very good and I don't have any issues, and other times I get a bite. But whatever. So, anything else? The beer's brewing away, fermenting away in the closet. That'll be ready, not for a while. Saturday will be a week. And we gotta wait another week. So, yeah, be the end of September by the time there'll be a review on the harvest ale. Which is fine, that's harvest time, right? And then next on deck will be my pumpkin ale for October. I might do a back-to-back pumpkin because it comes out so good. And I always miss it when it's gone. So I may do it back-to-back, do it in October and November. And then do my porter in December, going into January-ish. We'll see. But I really like that That Bloody Warrior IPA I did, man. I missed that. That came out phenomenal. Because with the hops and everything, I was just really tasting it. So then when I went to Blanca's Ale, I was missing that beer at first because Blanca's Ale is light on the hops, so I didn't have all that hop bomb going on. And I'm normally not really an IPA guy. Like I did that clone of Torpedo clone, Sierra Nevada's Torpedo. And that's so hoppy and bitter that it was too hoppy, you know. But this one that I crafted is like, for me, it was like right in the middle. It's like a nice light IPA, you know, with just enough hop flavor that you'll keep reaching for it, you know. But yeah, no libation now, too early, and I'm sick anyway. I'm doing dry 4 days, you know, dry out, and have a beer or two on Fridays. Craig Tube's MIA. I still watch Craig on Friday nights on Vaughn. But now he's been he's been sick, something going on, and he says no more further casts on Vaughn till further notice. He's going through some issues, can't sleep, or I don't know if he has chronic pain or something. I don't know, and it's keeping him up at night to where he can't even sleep. So he can't even think about doing a show. So that sucks. You know, that's, oh, Jesus Christ. The last 4 years or whatever it's been, I've been watching every Friday night religiously Craig, you know, by the campfire with a cigar. So now it's weird. The last 3 weeks not having Craig. It's like, I don't know what to do with myself by the fire. It's like, oh man, ain't no tunes. Ain't no Craig. I mean, I can put on tunes, but it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? When it's something that you like, and you're always doing it, to the point where even when you're on your vacation, watching it on Friday nights on vacation, and that goes my wife's ass. But I don't care. I like watching my show. What do you expect? Ain't hurt nobody. The wind's picking up. I don't know. The rain's supposed to rain tonight, and then I think rain all day tomorrow, which blows out my hiking in the morning. But then again, I gotta wait for this guy to show up to do this job. I mean, I don't have to be here, but I want to make sure he's here. And then I don't know. So now it's raining, so no hike. Free day to play, and I'll be stuck inside with the rain anyway. So maybe I will do my truck inspection. Alright guys, I'm going to finish the cigar. And get a cup of tea. Because now it's getting to the point where, not a sore throat, but it's got that itchy, and I'm sneezing, snot nose, you know, snorting up the freaking snot, and then the itchy cough now. So I'm eating Ricola cough drops and drinking tea. So let me go inside and make me a cuppa, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So remember what me and the first mate always say, let's set sail. So I know I closed out my video and I thought, oh, I forgot to show you my damn shed. As you can see, it's pretty big, man. I don't think my wife realized how big it was when we ordered it, but take a look at the side. Alright, this technically could be a man cave. Look, my son's already taken over this side. I think we're gonna do like a little place thing for my son on this side. This side will be mine, I guess. See, as you can see, I got everything shoved in here. My lawnmower, my power washer, and the lawn stuff. An old percolator that I don't even use. I never get a handle on that thing. But it's neat. It's got little hooks in here, little skylights. It does get warm in here though too with the sun beating on it, but you know, I mean it has windows. A little vinyl job, you know. Blow the smoke out the window. Plenty of shelves. And we bought this. So this is supposed to be a 5-tier, but obviously with the height restriction, it wouldn't get the 5. I could do, you know, 3-tier, but then I would just have that on the floor. So I decided to do 2-tier. Some of my equipment, I mean, I got more space to, I have to go through more stuff in my garage still and figure out, you know, what we're gonna do. But you can see how, you know, vinyl flooring, you know, plastic flooring. This door opens up too. I have these little latches here. But yeah, I mean, I could sneak out here for a sneaky little chooch, you know, with the chairs here and stuff. Put a little run an extension cord into here through the door with a little space heater, electric little space heater, or you get one of those gas-powered camping, you know, gas buddies. And I can sit out here in a snowstorm and chooch instead of just sitting outside in the snow like I normally do every year. I mentioned that to the wife, and of course, she tried to put the kibosh on that. No, you're not. Nobody wants to smell smoke. If you're gonna smoke, you smoke in the elements. But yeah, more pallet wood I gotta chop up. But yeah, it's really nice. Home Depot. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Till next time.